You know what happens when we hit 1 million subs by the end of 2020 May. One subscriber will get very lucky, so you can give your luck a chance by hitting the sub button, as we still have a tiny hope to hit it in time. Today's video is about CSGO pro tricks you didn't know about, because most of them are just too fresh, and this goes exactly with the first flash Frozen gonna show us on Mirage. It can't be old because he positions himself in the newly added bench corner, aims at the lamp, runs with W only and left click throws. Flash will bounce off from the wall and nicely get the ladder room. A teammate can peek into it right after the flash and have a potentially easier duel there. This is how it goes. Not a hard lineup to remember, and the longer you run, the deeper the flash will go. If you would like to have more poppy flash, just run a tiny bit less. Anyways, this is all up to you and your situations. You got the tool. Next up, FaZe Nico with a small trick how to prevent enemy team boosting to window while it's smoked off. He gets pretty close to the smoke, right side of window where people usually boost, and keeps looking at the lamp. When the lamp would disappear, it means someone is between him and the lamp, so he could just smoke bang his opponent. This is how it works, and you can of course use the same trick, the same idea with different light sources around different maps. Super general. Alright, Inferno, and here's cool aggro move from Mouseport side. I guess timeout helped to set it all up, but Haugen uses his middle spawn to push mid, Voxic will be covering him from middle, Chris J helps to flash bottom mid from banana, and drops smokes T-ramp from deep A bomb side. All that gave them so much map control early in the round. I'm not gonna break down everyone's POV, just Robs' fancy smoke. He gets to this stone hack position, aims a bit left from the bottom left corner of this black arrow, and jump throws. Smoke will nicely find its way to ramp and helps Haugen to push forward. One thing to keep in mind, make sure you position yourself rather outside than inside of a graveyard, otherwise there's a chance that smoke won't go to ramp, plus your teammates may praise your efforts with some not so beautiful words like idiot or f you retard. Next up, Dust 2, and we are in Isa's POV. One of the quickest, if not the quickest smoke ever for Xbox because of its low trajectory. The best when you have mid spawn, jump down, run, hack the wall, and when you can see this black window type of square on the wall, take the height from it, plus aim a bit left above Xbox. Then just keep running and left click throw. Isa just full W'd his way to short while throwing the covering smoke for himself there. This is what you wanna do when you don't trust your teammates. Actually, someone has to cover you from T-spawn, because running suicide without any help is never a good idea. Anyways, here's an Xbox smoke that you don't see used very often, especially by pros, yet it's very easy and used sane fast. Infinite's POV and his way to flash A. Sadly, he missed both of the flashes, so let me go over it. Most of the times I like to just left click throw the chimney flash, it doesn't get that deep and pops, so they can't really turn. But either way, even the jump throw flash is very hard to dodge for enemy side. For the jump throw lineup, have a clear vision at the chimney, crouch, aim at the left side of this wooden frame, and jump throw. On 128 tick servers, it will work flawlessly. The main benefit against the regular left click throw is that it also gets this short to balcony angle that could be lethal to your teammates jumping down from balk. Read the situation and pick the best flash. Previously, I have shown you plenty of different ways to counterattack top, middle, mid round as a CT. Here's one more from Mitch. He lines himself up according to this bomb site box, aims at the right top corner of this thingy on the wall for smoke, jump throw, and then aims like shown for the Molotov. Again, jump throw. I really like this combo because it's quick and pretty safe to execute. Molotov spreads inside boiler room and overall takes pretty large area away from top middle, so if they don't smoke it, you may gain some valuable info with the molly damage sound. Happy grilling session, guys. Nuke and one of Mouseport's executes. I'm not gonna cover it in detail as it would take a couple of minutes, just I think I have never covered any Chris J type of smokes on those pro ideas videos. So he gets stuck here on silo, crouches, aims on the knob like shown, plus left click throws. It's a smoke for Heaven to block outside vision, so if Heaven guys would like to gather some info from outside, they would need to reposition. This smoke only works in combos and it's not used very often as it's not that effective, but when this smoke is down, Heaven players pretty much need to decide whether they commit to A or jump down and hold outside. It prevents this annoying jiggling. Train and Jerry, almost like your favorite cartoon back in the day, but not really, as this Jerry uses nades and will show us a casual left click throw flash to help your teammates outside. Very loosey-goosey, but works for most of the close corners as well, so in mid-round situation, I feel it's better alternative than those runny jump throws that pop above a bomb train. Hack defense, plus aim in the middle of the gap you'll have here. left click throw, and you'll achieve nice supportive flashes for your teammates going out T-main. In this case as well, Face Crack surely loved those as he got a frag onto blind flame F. Next up, like the video if you enjoy, and 10 nuke with a guy straight from the thumbnail, Alexi B with a cool wallbang from B to A. He aimed behind this square, and if you hit anyone, you're gonna see blood, which means you should continue. Nice little indicator that led to one easy frag. You should keep in mind that this wallbang works only for those plants in this area, so if you want to be safe from this wallbang while planting, then plant where there's extra metal platform to cover you. Of course, the same deagle wallbang also works for backside. Use it well. Inferno again, and Nico with Dosia's Molotov. If he bounces it off from this wall, he can throw it while being pretty covered. In this round, North is smart enough to smoke the Molotov, but still, this move combined with some bullet damage results in little confusion plus 2 weapons lost from North's side. Well done, Nico. Overpass, I believe someone from Astralis was the first one who I saw using this lineup, but then I didn't record it, and now I'm here in Kele's POV. Corner position, aim above this chimney, run till your crosshair hits the truck or is just close to the truck, and jump throw. If you execute it with a great spawn, then it certainly pops before T's get out from the entrance. Also, as you can see from this example, it has some room for mistakes. If this smoke was a free throw, Shaquille O'Neal would hit it with 100% consistency. Simple as that. Inferno and Golden, this is the smoke that caught my eye. Since at first it seemed he lined it up pretty confidently, I thought this smoke is some sort of a 400 IQ graveyard smoke, but it really doesn't make any sense, and enemies can use this as a perfect cover for themselves. Then I watched it again, and you can see that he's doubting in the lineup. Instead of a right bottom corner, he should have aimed at the right top corner, and it'll give you a smoke for side cross / default. Smoke like this helps you to get close and hopefully get a bomb down, but in this case scenario, heat of the moment, memory doing some tricks, and 400 IQ graveyard smoke it was. Seems like some Finns feel very comfortable on Vertigo, especially Kova and Terkeps. They pretty much risk their lives here on the edge to save Terkeps' life when the bomb explodes. Feel free to use this extra CSGO meter method yourself as well. Enjoy! Train, Astralis against Fnatic, and here's how Sipnix flashes Pop Dog. He backs himself into the wall corner, aims at the ceiling like shown, and if it's the right time, right click throws. In this case, they use another trick at the same time that some of you might not be familiar with. Glaive breaks the class to mask the throwing sound. This is how it all pans out. 1 versus 1 trade, but they got Brawl on full blind. I feel he knew what's coming, he just peeked a bit too early. No matter what, if you had zero idea what to do up here before, now you know a pretty easy right click flash, and you know in fact you can mask that sound, so it's hopefully not that obvious. Next up, Mirage and Team 1 win. You can surely call it from the name that the ambition isn't that high, but their smokes are, and here you can see yet another way how to throw B arch smokes. Tony Black hugs this wooden post, aims like shown, and jump throw. Smoke flies high, bounces off from the tall building, and finally lands to block off this Edward position arch. I know it's weird, but Davcost positions himself on the D, aims at the building line like shown, and jump throws. It'll get the other arch, and here you have yet another quick plus jump throwy way to smoke off both B arches. We're gonna continue from Nuke and inside Fiku's POV. Just an easy locker window / hell smoke. He gets to the corner, aims according to the dark marks, and whenever he feels it, jump throws. Smoke will fly over the building and hopefully bounce to the position in front of windows. Boom boom bow. All right train and one of the most experienced duos in the game. Get Right plus Forest combination at Pop. Firstly Get Right hangs above Pop, then smokes Pop like that. Second goes by and Forest follows it up with his jump throw smoke from outside T main. Lil zoom on the aiming spot. Boom, smoke ends up in Pop, and now in this case CTs throw one additional smoke to Pop, so instead of a regular Pop Dog, in this round it really looks like Snoop Dogg's Tour Bus. But why I like this 2 smoke combo in general, it's a fresh approach to Pop, it helps Get Right to get down Pop safely and silently. For the next round you could just fake Pop presence with the same smokes for example. Now if someone would try to hide in the smoke, then at some angles one disappearing smoke with its particles may grant you a visual advantage, and of course these 2 smokes will leave no room for Molotovs. Although yeah, the sad part is you will lose 2 smokes. Still, surely something fresher for Pop Dog. Have fun. Mirage, you saw it from my previous 99% tactic video, but here's Brollan with a fancy A default Molotov. He climbs on top of JW and gets to the corner position, aims like shown. If you're ready, then jump throw, and here you have the A default Molotov, easy as that. Now win an after plant situation with this one and I will send you a cookie. Next up Train, and here's how Team Force may greet you in Team Main meet round. Sepower with AWP very bravely walking into Team Main first, and he's secured by Face Crack with a rifle who takes this little climbing position. A great aggro move as it's not too common and it's rather hard to frag both CTs here. In this round as well, aggression paid off as they got into 4 vs 5 situation. Amazing stuff. Alright Inferno, and even if Tizian gets entry before Ace stairs, his default includes spamming this corner position through the wall. The angles you may think are cool to hold are not that cool against Tizian. In the same round he also gets 1 wallbang frag, so he's surely not doing that for nothing. Mirage once again, and Force Face Crack with a Coolio one-way smoke. He gets to the bench position, crouches, aims at the shadow corner, and right click throw. Easy as that. Then he works around the smoke and eventually gets a double kill. I wanna thank big time all the people who have sent me ideas from pro matches. If you enjoyed, make sure to browse around in the huge Pro Tricks playlist that's on your screens right now, and of course I would be very glad if you would finally subscribe.